Joined by Coach Seth Tierney following Hofstra's season-opening 9-7 loss to Ohio State today. Coach, you want to start with overall thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I certainly, it is a mixed emotions thing. We played a really good team today. That is a team that was in the national championship game last year. They're well coached. They got a lot of firepower. Unfortunately, we dropped down to 5-0, and then our guys fought back, and we got it to one goal. Being down one, and I thought we had a point of scaring them a little bit. They haven't been scared yet this year, and we hit a pipe or we hit a kneecap, and we never tied it up. And if that was the case, then maybe we could have swung it the other way. And I'm awfully proud of our guys. Our first game, their third game. I think, as everybody knows, I'm not a great guy that loses, but I am proud of my guys. To come out here, a pretty big trip, and the way they handle themselves, the way they didn't break or bend towards the end. There's something to build on from here.
How would you assess the offense? 11 turnovers today, a lot of them uncaused errors.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're long. The things that we need to correct, we have to correct. We can't have them, right? Anything that comes out of my mouth is going to sound like an excuse. We just can't have them. The first game jitters, I don't know what it is. But we settled in. Dylan Alderman played hard, just couldn't get a couple to drop for us. And Alex Mosier just coming back first time, still a little nicked up. We got to have to see where he's at and go from there. But Jimmy Yanis had a couple of goals. We had a couple of turnovers that we didn't want, a few offsides, and we have to fix those.
What adjustments did you make after that first quarter, after they scored those first 5 goals?
Yeah, I would love to tell you that we made a lot of adjustments, but we didn't. We just settled in. Again, it was our first quarter, and it was their ninth quarter of playing. And on the road, there's no excuse. If we're going to book a game like this and reserve a game like this, we got to be ready. And to go down 5-0, it certainly digs a pretty big hole. But if that's a little different, then maybe the 9-7's a little different. Again, something to grow on. I'm proud that the resilience of our group. Tough loss. We got to score a couple more goals. We got to play a little smarter in the beginning of the game. But first game, and we got to get better from here.
Defensively, how would you rate them? How was Jack today?
Sure, I thought Jack played well. I thought there was maybe 1 or 2 that he'd like to have back, and that brings it from 9 to 7. But again, that's going to happen. They got some firepower. Trey LeClaire, he could bang it. Kelly, he stuck one on the far side. He blew past Brendan Lynch, and he stuck one in the upper corner. Colin Shell had a big goal towards the end, coming around the goal and sticking one. These guys have played in the national championship game. Again, no excuse. We knew who they were. We were ready for that. But being ready and actually doing it was one step behind. So again, we'll watch the film, we'll break it down, and we'll try to get healthy. And we'll have to gear it back up for the next one versus Villanova, who's a very good lacrosse team.
And Kyle Gallagher, how would you assess his performance?
Yeah, listen, Kyle Gallagher, I think, was 50% at the X today, and for him to do that against a team that they're pretty good facing off. They've dominated the first 2 games facing off, and for Kyle Gallagher to do what he did, it's a promising thing. We got to get better on the wings, but Kyle Gallagher, from where he was this point last year to where he is this year, it's a world of difference.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Got it.